My show, underground kitchen, bitch. Look at here, bitch.
Mike, Trenche.
Bitch.
Fuck is my oh, okay. A little drink is not gonna hurt anyone, alright? But anyways, how you doing, beautiful? Welcome to, and if you're a guy, what up, dog? Welcome to my show, Underground Kitchen. Today we're gonna get a little kooky. It's gonna get crazy. I have a lot of crazy shit that we're gonna talk about. But first, before anything, because a lot of people just come to my shit, awesome video, cool video. Hold on. I got something I want to show you. And you need to tell me if this is a reindeer, a dog, or a fucking alien or somebody getting killed. Because I heard this noise last night. Oh shit, fucking shit pinched my leg. I fucking opened the laptop and the goddamn, this shit, my leg got pinched right there. Goddamn, ah! No, we're trying to put the baby to sleep last night. And fucking noises in the goddamn woods. A whole bunch of noises in the fucking woods. And I recorded it. I need you guys to tell me what the fuck this is. Because these are not just any regular. Oh, hold on. I gotta change the shit. I got the wrong video. Hold on. Goddamn YouTube. I'm on the computer, right? I put my video on private. So if I'm on my channel and I sign into my fucking account, why can I look at it if it's me? I put it on private, so why can I look at it? So I want to say, YouTube. But thank you, letting me have my channel. Thank you, YouTube. Don't go canceling my goddamn account now. Because I'm going to have to do you like that lady. Just kidding. If you don't know what lady I'm talking about, it's just better if you don't. So this is the noise that I fucking heard last fucking night. Everybody in the house was scared. People ran outside. What was that? Oh, what was that? I'm recording it, people. Relax. But this is the sound that I heard last night. You tell me if it's a fucking alien, a monster, a fucking goddamn Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know. I know that's a dog. That's my dog. Oh, come on. Is this the wrong video again? What is this? What is this? Shit always happening to me, man. God damn. Oh, the wrong video again, bro. This shit is stupid. There's two 49-second videos. I put both of them on goddamn live. Public. Whatever. I got the video. Hopefully. Let me see. Don't you guys get pissed off at technology sometimes? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay, this is it. This is in the middle of a forest at night. In back of my fucking house. You guys heard that shit? This is the noise again. If you didn't hear it. That's all I'm saying. Is that it's scary, bro. I don't want to see that. Just like I don't want to wake up and see this. Why the fuck? Okay, first of all, I don't get this shit. Okay, if there's a body falling from the sky, how is someone already there recording? What, they seen it all the way up there? Oh, what's that? Is that a plane? Is that a bird? Is that Superman? No, it's a motherfucker flying out the sky, homie. Get your camera. Get your phone. How did that guy know to put the camera there? First of all. And second of all, a lot of people think this is a fucking fake fucking video. Hello, no! This motherfucker jumped out the goddamn sky. I don't know where. Delta, American Airlines, who knows? You know, down the toilet system. I don't know. And I got the video, and I've never shown anything this gruesome on my channel before. Besides, like, the animals eating each other's fucking brains out and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Eating each other's guts and all that. Eating each other's poop and like. But this is the video right here. Now, you guys tell me if it's fake or not. Well, you can't see it from there. God, I'm trying to smoke. Hold on. Let me hit this shit real quick. By the way, my girl brought me this shirt. I love it. Thank you, baby. And now that I'm looking down at it, they're looking back at me like, that's how cool it is. I love this shit. I love this shit. Thank you, baby. Thank you. But this is the video, the fucking body falling down the sky. Now, I don't know if this is fake. My girl says fake. I say it's not fake. Hear this shit. Now, where the fuck did he fall from? Look, and then the people know fucking like, goddamn. Look, this is the body. Okay? Falling in the middle of nowhere. With some type of bag. Purse, I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy, I don't know if it's a girl. All I know is that they actually have their hands out like that. You see this shit? Look. They have their hands out like, so it's not a fucking robot. You see that shit? Now, let's see the fucking footage. See what the fuck happens. No, that was horrible. Look, and then the body's right there. I am lost for words. I'm sorry if there's anybody out there that has never seen a dead body. Or that have never seen anything gruesome. But which I doubt it because of the internet. You know, all you sick fucks. All y'all watch dead bodies. Oh. You watch dead bodies. Or if you don't, you have before. No. Nowadays, anybody, yo, and this just brings me back to a time in my life. I have no idea why I did this. But when I was younger, I used to print out human heads. Yeah. Sorry about that. But anyways, I got something special to talk to you guys about. You know, just like that guy fell from out the fucking sky, you know. The same way Caitlyn Jenner's roof. Caitlyn Jenner. If you guys don't know who that is, Bruce Jenner was a track racer or track runner or whatever, and he met what was her name? Kris Kardashian. Now Kris Kardashian was married to Robert Kardashian. Robert Kardashian was the lawyer for O.J. Simpson's murder trial. But anyways, this guy was married with the Kardashians. You guys know the Kardashian, Kim Kardashian. Well, her stepdad or whatever, he turned into a fucking girl. This guy or girl, whatever, alien. No, I like Bruce, man. He just turned into Caitlyn. Huh? Who are you, Bruce or Caitlyn? Excuse me, sorry about that. God damn, this drink is good too. Shit tastes like grape, which is it actually is grape, white grape. You know, alcoholic drink. It is alright. And I'm actually, this is the first time I smoke. I haven't smoked in about like 4 or 5 hours, and I'm high as fuck right now. High as fuck. Damn. Chill. But so Caitlyn Jenner is living by himself, you know, in Hollywood Hills. He lives in, like, you know, the most expensive the part of California. So, you know, he's in his mansion. And he's in his mansion chilling. And one day he's sleeping and the fucking, the roof come off his bedroom. How are you sleeping and the roof comes off your bedroom? Okay, that's the problem with these mansions and shit nowadays. They want you to pay like $2 million. And all they're doing is like putting like a fancy fountain on the wall and like some wooden cabinet and some granite. What the Boy, how you pay millions for your house and the roof falls off, like fly off by 60 miles per hour winds? There's records of 60 mile per hour winds. Okay, they have wind pedometers. Now get your knowledge up, son. Well, yeah, Caitlyn Jenner, goddamn, you sleeping and your roof falling off, and that's not even the worst part. You know, there was just a fire, right? His whole mansion got burned down. So not only did you leave Kardashians, which I would have fucking stayed in that bitch in the closet. Leave me in the closet, ladies. But you're not kicking me out, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely not turning into a woman. What's wrong with you? You know what I mean? But he turned into a woman, left them. And they'll be fine, you know, they got the money from O.J. Simpson's trial, and, you know, Kim Kardashian is like a mega super slut. And also, let's get into that. Kim Kardashian, I like her. She's cool. She's like a businesswoman. You cannot mess with. She's legit. Kourtney, her sister Kourtney. If you guys don't know who Kourtney Kardashian, I hate the bitch. She's like the most miserable one out of them all. And she got like 18-year-old boyfriends. Bitch, you're 54. Why is you got a fucking 18-year-old boyfriend with some fucking type of chain like this? You know what I mean? Around your neck where you can't even breathe. You know, something's wrong with you. You should have stayed with Scott Disick. But you want to play games like, oh, stop drinking. Bitch, you stop drinking. Fuck wrong with you, stupid bitch. Just kidding, guys. One thing I learned is to not play around with words. But I that's one of the things I don't listen to myself sometimes. Because I'm like a joker. I'm a trickster. You know, I'll say shit I don't mean it. Like, you know, little bitch. Bring me something, little bitch. You know what I mean? Say it like that. A little bitch. Just kidding. No, but you see, like, it can get really stupid when people, like, abuse it. They'll be like, yeah, come on, let's go to dinner. No? Alright then, you're a bitch. You didn't say it funny. You made her feel bad. Now that's why we shouldn't play around with words. You know what I mean? But you should be able to play around too. I'm just saying, like, sometimes, you know, you could only use the word bitch like 30 times. You don't want to use it 70 times in a day now. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, because sometimes, like, you know, I curse a lot and stuff. But everybody does. I don't give a fuck. But, oh yeah, so there's a cigar-shaped object headed towards sun, and it's gonna fucking swing out back into space. And they keep saying, like, alien object, space oddity. Like, they want you to click on the goddamn news article. Well, I click on it. It's just a rock flowing through space now. What the fuck you acting like some goddamn alien made it to send it to? If they wanted something to get here, they'll send it here. You fucking idiot. If they knew technology like that, why the fuck would they put in a goddamn rock? I mean, I don't know. That shit kind of makes sense when I think about it. You can't rule out anything. I mean, if you were a fucking master lord in another planet, you would push shit in the asteroid, right? So it will land on Earth, I guess. I mean, we're in the middle of, like, this. What is it? What is the Milky Way galaxy? That's crazy, right? So it's like, just imagine this. We're like, it's like a big cloud of, like, planets right here, and there's just so much. It's like, it should be never ending. Or if there is, there should be an outer crust, right? Of like a black hole. Ooh, that's crazy. We're probably like this, right? and then the shit is like this, but then the other shit is like this, and then this. So it's all swinging like just this big. I don't know. You know, we're over here worried about goddamn Trump. I say fuck Trump, fuck all that, and let's unite. You know what I mean? Like that, let's unite. Like the colors and all that. You know, sometimes, like, I watch a video, right? There was like these, matter of fact, I'm gonna get into that. The black and white fights at school, or like the Spanish kids will fight against the white kids, or the black kids will fight against the white kids, or the Spanish guys will fight against the black guys. But I see it right now with the social media that's going on. They're putting shit in front of your faces, guys, to pin us up against each other. Like, they'll put a video up of a black group going against the white group, and inside you're gonna feel like, oh, I'm with the black group. Oh, but then what about the what? You know, they're trying to split us up. Don't let this shit. To the ones who want to be brainwashed, fine. Have a Slurpee of shit, why don't you? And enjoy it with all of your Trump MAGA hat wearing motherfuckers. But the ones that who want to be civilized, I just want to say, hey, wait a minute. Like, it doesn't matter, and if you go for Trump, and if you go, we should not be worried about who's going for who. This should not be a race war. We're turning this into a goddamn race war. Even old ladies don't like each other. Like, yeah, you white lady, and she's like, yeah, and you black. You know, like, even old ladies are going with this shit. So let's not, to the millennials out there, let's not fall for this shit. You know what I mean? We're better than that. That's all I'm going to say. And to the NASA, you know, tell us the aliens exist, goddammit. Stop lying. We know the truth. Matter of fact, the whole episode is going to be around NASA. Did you know that a fucking robot that was orbiting the sun, supposedly a long time ago, landed on Earth in 2007, and we didn't hear about it till now? There's actually a picture of it. Here's the picture of it. I'll tell you what, that shit look like E.T. to me. E.T. crawled out of the back on that shit like, Yeah, he did. I don't believe in that shit, man. I believe these motherfuckers are hiding. Because for how long? You know how long you're not going to talk about it? That's so stupid, right? You guys don't even notice that. All this shit going on and they never even talk about, like, yeah, Area 51, that's fake. Here's a video of Obama, you know, winking the eye to the whole alien question.
Now, none of this was easy. There were some tough years in there. You had fiscal showdowns and government shutdowns and pandemics and oil spills and pirates. Y'all remember the pirates? I mean, the only thing we haven't had to deal with is like the asteroid, you know, or the aliens. That's true, good point. Shouldn't have mentioned the aliens. But we overcame all that. I mean, the only thing we haven't had to deal with is like the asteroid, you know, or the aliens. That's true, good point. Shouldn't have mentioned the aliens.
So there's a goddamn book. They got a goddamn book with the alien information on it, and they, you know, they get to read it, but they don't, you know, they can't tell anybody. You know, can't tell anybody what the fuck got in there. I'm gonna tell you that there's aliens over there. We found aliens in Arizona. So you go fucking nuts. Tell the cops there's aliens. I don't give a shit, bro. Fuck your law. They don't want you to find out, because if you did find out, that's exactly what will happen. You look at cops like, man, fuck you. You trying to control me, bitch? You white motherfucker? We're in the middle of a galaxy, homie. It's a whole nother world. And I'm going to that one. Because this shit is bullshit. That's what they don't want people to do. You know, with the and then the news articles with the clickbait. Oh, space oddity. Space. It's a goddamn rock. You fucking stupid motherfuck. And if it ain't a space rock and something happens to be on it, then I'm wrong. But till then, even if you did find it, you're not gonna tell us. So fuck yourself, bitch. You know, cause seriously, so many speculations about this, that. You know, spaceship found in the fucking ice over here. You know, space capturing this fucking person. Aliens going inside this other person. So many things, like, and they don't even defend it. It's because it's happening. I'm an alien right now. You know what I mean? Mike is not even real, son. I'm inside of his body right now. You fucking idiot. But you know what the fuck I mean? There's aliens, man. No. Have you guys ever felt the goddamn sleep paralysis? Now, I had the worst case of it when I was younger. I remember being asleep. I was like this, right? And I remember my mom sleeping next to me. And I remember that I felt all the power and weight on me, and I couldn't wake up. But then I fucking heard the house shaking. And I'm just like, you know, and I open my eyes a little bit, and I can't even open my eyes all the way. Something is holding me down, controlling my body. My house is shaking, and it felt like a spaceship landed on the roof of my house. And this is in Puerto Rico. And I live next to the goddamn jungle, next to the goddamn beach. So yeah, man. That's all I'm saying. Though. Aliens exist. You know, don't play me on it. That's it. Think about it. Just think about it. They're not making us astronauts go around for what? Fuck these making these astronauts go around for what? So they study how the blood circulates around the goddamn body? No. These motherfuckers looking for aliens. In the moon crust crevices. They're trying to see if they get like some type of technological connection. The sun. Something that's being blocked off. Oh, you know, that's what it might be. You don't know if we have like a special layer around our Earth, and it's not letting any radio frequencies come in. So maybe that they might be orbiting around on the outside. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, hey. No, you know what I mean. They might be putting these astronauts on the outer layer of Earth so they could communicate with aliens. Now, don't give me that bullshit like, man, you crazy. Nah, nigga, you crazy. Because what if this shit became true? Then you'll be like, yeah, I knew he was right. You know, yeah, I was, and I am. It's just a little young speculation. Yeah, I don't know shit. I don't know shit on the girl kitchen. I don't know a fucking thing. But let me tell you something. I am woke. And I do believe in it. And I told you guys already about my alien story. Where I was rollerblading and I seen a spaceship and we didn't hear it, but we felt it. And we seen the fucking lights. And nobody spoke or seen each other after that because everybody cried. My girl, my girl cousin, crying and shit. And I seen her, I was just like, gone. I'm going home. You can stay here. No, she didn't even stay there. She ran. And he was pretty old. We were like fucking 10, 11. We seen a goddamn spaceship. We never talked to each other again. She shaved her head bald. That's all I know. That's all I know. Did you guys know about Will Smith's daughter? The one, shake my head back and forth, now shake my head back, now shake my head back and forth. Now. That girl, she didn't want to become the star that she could. Supposedly she got a deal with Jay-Z and she didn't want to do it. Damn, that shit's good. God damn. Where'd you find this? No, what the fuck was I talking about? Yeah, so, well, what's her name? Will Smith's daughter. They call her Willow. She shaved her head bald because she told her dad that she didn't want to be famous. You know what I mean? She didn't want to be famous like that. And I never knew that. I never knew that this girl shaved her head bald to protest that she didn't want to be an artist anymore. It's crazy what you don't know. You heard that shit? Fucking cars. I'm high in a motherfucker right now. That's all I'm trying to say. Right now, I just feel like just going in my mind right now. But what was I telling you? I was telling you about. Oh, let me tell you about a goddamn tooth. Oh yeah, so the girl didn't want to do anything for Will Smith anymore. I love all of them. The Will Smith family. I love all of them. But we're gonna move on from that. Let me tell you about a toothbrush story. In Avon Park. I was in this jail for 11 months. First time I got there, I remember being there with a goddamn sandwich, putting mustard on my sandwich, and the guy sitting across to me putting a happy face on his sandwich with the mustard. And he looked at me like this. I'll never forget that. And his cousin died. I later heard this kid talking to his cousin in his sleep. Not in his sleep, but before we went to sleep. There was bunks, and we were in this room. It's like this wooden room with like wooden bunks. And I remember he was talking to his cousin. But anyway, this fucking shit was crazy. This first day there, we gotta sleep in a goddamn office room. So literally, there's an officer and a desk, and you're like sleeping on the side. There's one guy on the side, and you're just like sleeping. Well, this fucking fight broke out right next to our fucking window, and the windows are like open. There's barbed wires all around the fucking place. You can't fucking escape this shit. But anyways, it was a very fucking crazy. The first night there, I was wrestling with some of my guys that I just met, wrestling with them. There was this big, tall black guy full of tattoos, fire tattoos, 305 Miami tattoos. I lifted his ass up, and I remember he was holding on to the goddamn bunk bed at the top, and I was lifting him up, playing around. And I remember that there was a fight that broke out because somebody walked. I'm gonna get to the toothbrush story, but somebody walked through the hallway and they said, "Fuck Miami." This kid ended up getting stomped out, and he had like a tattoo. He was like a gang member. But I remember I ran up and I was about to kick him just because, fuck Miami. Who? That's where I'm from. You know what I mean? And I really didn't like the guy, and this guy did something to us later on, and I'm gonna tell you what he did. Snitching on us. Not really snitching, but telling us that we shouldn't be eating the breakfast food, or we were doing the kitchen duties. Don't fucking worry about what the fuck we eat. Man, you can't do that. This guy look like Trippie Redd, the rapper. You can't do that. My nigga was like, yo, he grabbed some food, threw it to the ground. He was like, man, pick that shit up. He picked it up. But anyways, so the guy said, fuck Miami. He's getting kicked so hard. The dude jumped out the window. Through the hole in the window. People were laughing. Whoever kicked them, whoever touched them, they got 120 days more on their time. But anyway, so a day or two passed. I meet my friend Roscoe that I met in the jail. We're like, oh shit, he gave me some soap so I could smell good, fresh. Because over there you play cards, and if you win soap. Like you bet with soap and soup. And, or food. I remember Roscoe made a bet with some kid, and every lunchtime, every day, this nigga Roscoe took his plate. He's like, you made a bet, bruh. And, that's why I don't bet my food. I bet soap and shit like that. I'm good. I was good. Just guys, I was good at playing cards. I could cheat. I can After the game is done, I collect the cards that everybody had, like the pairs that everybody had, and I put them all in the same deck. I take the bottom card out, I put it on top, I cut the deck in half. I pretend to shuffle it under the table. You know, while everybody's talking shit, I shuffle it, and we get the cards that are the most powerful. I can cheat. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so he took the... Anyways, and I used to play basketball, and he used to bet money on me. That jail closed down because of basketball betting. A soup. And I started that. Nobody could ball like me. I am for reals. What was I gonna say? So the toothbrush story. You know, I met a guy that got shot in the back. And he was taking pills while he was locked up. Well, this guy was such a funny motherfucker that I would go to his room in the mornings just so I could laugh. And yeah, I went because I was in that room, but then I ended up getting moved to another room because I was slowly getting moved. So I remember I was chilling in that room in the morning, and there was this guy that wasn't there in his bunk bed. And you got your whole fucking, your boxers, your socks. You got a bin with your shit on it. With your toothbrush, your soaps, your letters, your books. This motherfucker, he was new to the shit, he left it behind. Same shit happened to me. You know, they were talking to me when I woke up, I didn't have my soap. That was fucked up. That was fucked up. And I remember that guy too. We got baptized together after. But it's fine. I forgive. It's just soap. And so the guy's not there. This guy takes his toothbrush, brushes his balls with it. We were all fucking dying. You know, the guy's like, I'm gonna take his toothbrush. We were like, no. We were like, fuck it. I mean, I don't know. I didn't say fuck it. But the guy fucking gets it. He's like laughing and shit. Brushes his balls with it. He's like, I'm brushing my balls right now. And this guy's name was Justin. It was a white kid with blue eyes. And he was a funny kid. He was like the best soul. Me and Justin, I remember Justin, I was wrestling with Justin. I put him so high up on the roof when I was about to slam him on the couch down. His feet hit the roof. And he was a pretty big, you know, bulky white guy, you know, with blue eyes and shit. He was very cool. He had like very yellow teeth, but he was cool, super cool. If I could talk with Justin right now, man, I'm gonna have to look him up, see if I can find that motherfucker on Facebook or some shit. But so the guy's brushing his balls. And he's like, he takes the brush and he said, I'm gonna brush my asshole. We were like, no. We're like, what? No. And this guy was funny. He looked like Adam Sandler. You guys know who Adam Sandler is, of course. If you don't know who Adam Sandler is, then look him up. Please, Adam Sandler. Here's the name. He brushes his asshole with it. And Justin comes in. Now, we were all fucking cracking up. This guy got shot in the back. We were just like talking about his fucking pain or whatever. What he fucking... I think he tried to shoot his friend or something. Somehow he ended up to get shot. And I don't know what the fuck happened. This guy was nuts, but he was funny. He was like Adam Sandler. Just a cracked out type. And I just remember that well, Justin was there, and we're trying to tell Justin like yo, like brush your teeth. He's like he's like I don't got no toothpaste. He's laughing, bro. He was laughing. He thought it was the funniest shit in the fucking world. And we're like, we got toothpaste, bro. You know what I mean? Ah. And he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. We're like, yeah, bro. Yeah, of course we got toothpaste. We care, bro. Like, here we're getting the toothpaste. You know, we put it to him. We put it right on the toothbrush. Can't get too much, you know what I mean? Just put a little bit. I'm with Justin, and I'm like, I forgot what I said. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, fine, you get to use the toothbrush, bro. He closes the door just a little bit, and we're there, and my friend's like, yeah, so yeah, yo, and crazy shit happened. There was a kid that died in that program because of playing basketball, and I knew him, and I actually made a bet with him the day before he died about Cedric the Entertainer. I was saying that he was dead. I said Bernie Mac died and Cedric the Entertainer passed away. He's like, Cedric the Entertainer didn't pass away. He's like, bet me 2 bars of soap. And I said, all right, I'll bet you. And I ended up being wrong, but he ended up dying. And that's fucking like horrible. We had a fucking eulogy type of thing with his mom. My friend Roscoe ended up getting in a fight with him because of the seats. We were watching a fucking game in jail during the Super Bowl. They let us out, you know, they all released us and put us in this big thing, which is the worst thing you could fucking do. The worst thing you could do. We went to drink water. By the time we came back, this guy didn't want to move from our seats. And Roscoe was like, you ain't gonna move? He's like, alright, so tighten up when you get back. That means fight him when you get back. And I was like, oh, you do what you do, Roscoe, where we going? We sat in the backwards. And I'm looking at him, and he's just like, he's super pissed off. Roscoe was the baddest white boy I done ever met. Matter of fact, here's a picture of Roscoe. And I stopped talking with him because he's such a badass that he really doesn't respond to my messages. And that pisses me off. I'll write him a message tomorrow saying that I spoke about him on my podcast. Fuck it. Here's a picture of him. My boy, Roscoe Smith. Roscoe Smith. That's his fucking name. Roscoe. Here's your picture, boy. Come here, lad. Come here, Roscoe Smith. Yeah, I spent my whole time locked up with that guy. My whole time locked up. We argued together. We ate together. Well, what else did we do? We watched TV together, goddamn, because they gave us like a cable box at the end. Yeah, which was nice. Kind of weird that they would give us like a cable box just to listen to music, but they let us listen to music and shit, which kept me in touch with music. But they should have gave us like cable, like channels. But, you know, it is what it is. You got to take what you can and look at the glass halfway full, not halfway empty. Anyway, so Justin is in the bathroom. You know, he's brushing his teeth with the door closed. And I kick the door open. Boom! The door slowly comes open, and he goes like this. What? Brushing his teeth. And the guy just fucking cleaned his asshole with the toothbrush. To Justin. God damn. Shite. Sorry about that, my friend. Sorry about that. That's a very unpleasant story, but it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. It didn't happen to me, but a lot of times I wanted to move units because I had problems with people. And I felt like I was going to get into a big fight just any second. Like motherfuckers are just going to run in my room and get into a fight. Because it's just me. You know, I am a paranoid. I'm very most wanted sometimes. I used to beat everybody in racing in jail. Motherfuckers didn't want to race, man. The ones who did, they would fail. I'll burn the fuck out of them. And they'll be laughing and shit like halfway. And I'll be looking back at them. And in basketball was the best. There was this big guy that thought he was better than me, but he would never say like, oh, play me. He thought he was, but I know I could beat him. I know I can stop, big guys from scoring. I should have went to that side of the court, but I stayed on my side, and I ran my side like a king. And whoever came to my side betting money, they would lose. There was this guy that tried to play me when I was tired, and he won. But I was just like playing him. I am such a basketball player that me really losing a game after I just beat a whole bunch of people won't affect me, And I really didn't try like that. I was just like laughing and shit. And he's like, I beat you though. And I was like, yeah, man, I played a whole bunch of fucking games. That shit was funny. It was fun. It was fun playing. But I was the best. Everybody knows I was the best. Guys, there was one time. There was actually 2 times in this contest where my friend Roscoe got mad because I didn't pick him for the 3-point shooting contest. This is in jail. And we went to a 3-point shooting contest, and I picked one of my homeboys. It was Stanley. His name was Stan, something like that. He was a black guy. He was short. And I remember, we were doing the 3-point shooting contest, and we didn't miss. Okay? And I remember that the doctor, the guy, he was actually, we called him a doctor or something. But he was skinny. He was like a basketball player looking guy. And he was like, Mike, he's like, you're the only one to ever beat me in a 3-point shooting contest. Bro, I barely even miss. When I dedicate myself to basketball, that's what and I'm in jail. This is all I got, during free time. It's basketball. I'm not paying attention to this guy or that nerd. I don't got time for that. So the other time, I scored every point in the fucking game. And I remember that I was hustling for the ball, and it was on the ground, and I grabbed it, and I'm on the ground with it. And I turn and I sit, and I'm about to pass it to my teammate, and there's this guy that grabs it. He's the fucking biggest asshole. He actually lost in a whole bunch of fights. He was scared of my homeboys and shit. That's why he's trying to fight me, because he knew that I wanted to go home. He knows I'm not in a fight. But he didn't want to fight me when I put my fingers in his face. But anyways, so he grabs the ball off the ground, right? He picks me up with the ball and drops me in basketball. I got up immediately. I'm like, yo, you fucking lucky. I said, I don't remember what the fuck I said. Don't you ever fucking try me? I don't know what the fuck I said, but I put my fingers were like, and I remember that I was scoring I was scoring everything in the fucking game. I didn't miss a goddamn thing, and I was playing fast. I was like cutting this guy off, nigga, making it. And after I got up, I was like, walking tense, and I remember I went into my little house shit, and I remember I seen the guy walking by. Looking. We never did shit. Never did a fucking thing. But that's why I thought I was always making enemies in jail and shit. There was actually fucking a riot that happened in that place over noodles. I told you guys already. They fucking wrecked the whole fucking place. Like to the and even in the doctor room where I used to go for my acne, those ladies were trying to give me a shot. I remember we're making jokes, and I was in that fucking room. I seen that room that I was in the news. Wrecked, bloody, and crazy. And I was in that room. And the guy that died was with me there, waiting in front of that room. That's crazy, right? And the last thing he said is that he can't guard 4 people at once. He can't guard 4 people playing basketball at once. And he was. I remember I was writing a letter and I'm looking out the window, and there's people. It was bad. He looked like Young Jeezy. Young Jeezy. That's what we said one time. We were in the office and you're like, yo, you look like Young Jeezy. And everybody started laughing and we were looking at him. He ended up dying, guys. So rest in peace to that guy and his family. All my condolences. John Kincaid. Something like that. That was his name. Oh yeah, so when I was younger, I wanted to talk about this shit. When I was younger, there was fucking guys that I used to have problems with. And I just wanted to say this real quick. I remember one time I went to their house, and they were watching porn in his mom's room. Now, why would 3 kids be watching porn together? All this shit you guys try to talk about, you try to be hard. You know, they were like 14 or something, and I was 14 too, or 13 or 12. I was younger. And they're trying to make it look like they were fucking hard or something, like they were badass. First of all, no. You were not. Let me take this shit off. I can whip my hair now back and forth, you know what I mean? Fucking went. Oh. But, it's fucking hot. Not really hot. I'm saying, like, it feels, my fucking, I feel like I'm, yeah, anybody come down, I know what to do. I'll fix your motorcycle for good. No, I gotta rearrange it. Oh, you ready to go? Yeah. That's how I look right now. That's how I look right now. Let me fix my goddamn hair. My hair is growing, right? I told you guys I'm growing my fucking hair. You're gonna see my process. I see how it's coming out. Which right now I just look like Justin Cuevas. There you go. I gotta add some depth to it. Cause I look like a goddamn, like I had a rainbow in front. Rainbow Dash or something. So they were watching porn in a room, and I just remember I went in there, I was like, what y'all doing? And I think that's why I started having problems with them, because they kind of seen, like, that I was looking at them like, you guys are stupid. And when they were trying to join a gang, I was like, what? I was like, you going to a movie theater to join a gang? Yeah, we gotta go and see if we're gonna get jumped in, or if we're gonna get blessed in. Okay, I want to get blessed in. Let them know if I could get blessed in, I'll do it probably. But if I'm gonna get jumped in and you don't know what's gonna happen, I don't want to go. I just thought like they thought like who is this guy making choices? You know what I mean? I was like, I don't fucking want to join this shit. But if I'm gonna get blessed in, you know, to rep a gang, sure. Why not? But they didn't see it like that, you know. They're like, oh, you don't know. We don't know. So what, if I fucking brought a gun and was ready to kill you both? Yo, what does it take to join this fucking gang? Oh, yeah, okay, now you can join. Now you can join. We don't have to jump you in. You just be blessed in. I am. Oh. Alright, well, I thought you was trying to jump me. Because I brought my gun and shit, so I will get blessed in. You know, because shit. So if all you gotta do is have $300, $400 to buy a gun and get blessed into a fucking gang, goddamn, I think that's why everybody's doing it. People are just bringing in knives now. Like, nah, I ain't about to fight you one-on-one, bro. I got a knife, nigga. Fuck you mean? No, I remember seeing this fight one time. I was skipping school in this fucking guy's house right next to my middle school. This fucking guy, big guy named Dory. Then I remember he fucked like a super young little girl in front of me. And I remember that she was like feeling so super sad about it afterwards. And I remember that I was 12 years old and I was walking with a knife. Isn't this crazy? I remember now. I was walking with a knife at night. Because just in case anybody would fuck with me. And I remember that my girl had her period, and it's fucking nighttime, and I fucked her next to a goddamn fence. It was in the grass, like in the neighborhood. There was a fucking wooden fence, and I like fucked her. I think, what did I have? I had something like condom. I had a condom. So I busted, you know, whatever. We had a good old time. I remember I called this bitch one time, randomly, way years later. There's actually a big story with me and this fucking bitch. But we'll get into that. I gotta write that in my notes. What the fuck was I gonna say? I called that bitch in the club randomly, and she was like, "It's you? You there?" And I remember I was like, "Yeah, it's me." You know, it's in the middle of the club. She's like, "Oh my god, this is like a dream." Like, she was fucking crazy. And I remember that she was just annoying. Like, she didn't want to come see me. She was just flauxing and flauxing. And I was just like, nah. You know what I mean? And she did a whole bunch of dirty shit. Like, some dirty shit. We don't want to get into all that. Not yet. There's a bitch named Jennifer. If you ask me about it in the future, I'll tell you about it. Jennifer, we're gonna leave your subject alone. Anyways, I was this guy Dory that knew Jennifer or whatever too. Which we ain't gonna talk about Mo's. There was a fucking guy getting jumped in this fucking guy's house. And for dear life. Just by him, I guess somebody else. And I just remember him being tired and just still getting beat. So what the fuck is the point of being in a gang? They were trying to do that shit over here too. And I remember this guy fought in front of me one time and slammed some guy on the bus. Boom, towards the bus, and like, he was huge. We went to like a high school and fucking terrorized the high school students. But we were I was like in middle school. So that's how bad I was. I was just kidding. I was a fucking little like crazy piece of shit. But I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. In a millisecond. Yeah. I remember I got caught. We weren't supposed to be in that school. We pretended to be in that school. And I remember I got caught. They put me in the office, and I told the fucking principal I was Alex Rodriguez. That's a goddamn baseball player. And I'm not sure what happened. I think like a fucking fire alarm, and then I just like, I walked out and I ran home. Or I just like ran out the office. I don't know. Ran out the office, ran home. It's not the only time I don't ran out offices. Fucking people put me in offices and I just ran out that shit. You're not going to serve me my punishment. I'm not going to be hung or whipped. Hold on, let me fix this fucking camera. Not going to be hung or whipped. I was an asshole. One time there was this kid that didn't want to give us change, and we heard the change in his pocket. I must have been like 11 or 12. This was the thing. They would try to do it to you. And then when you're like, you got your upper hand on somebody else's situation, it's like you do it too. These drugs were about to fucking kick in that we just took. We had this kid for change. He didn't give it to us. We picked him up, slammed him against the fucking ground. I picked him up in the air. My homeboy punched him. Boom, boom. He landed. His book bag was over his head. This is in a public street in the middle of a fucking busy goddamn road. A car stopped. Hey! This guy fucking found me later on in this alley. I jumped the fence, ran up a building. I came out the building. Found me in this complex. Put my arm behind my back. Almost broke my goddamn arm. Took me to a fucking school. In the school, I asked if I could go get water. And I never came back. But Miami was crazy. Miami was the type of place that if you were riding your bike down any type of neighborhood, you're gonna get caught by most of the time it'll be a hood white person or a hood black person. But if it's a white person, it'll be a hood, you know, like a guy with like, hey, the fuck. This is what happened to me. Like, swung on me one time. I remember I was about to cut through an apartment, and a guy peeled. I was like, swung on me, and I remember his arm just going by my head in slow motion. Me and my homeboy ran. And this is another time. Remember, I don't know if whoever don't know me. My friend almost got killed, and his memory got erased in front of me one time. Where they kicked his face, and the back of his head hit the ground, And they asked us, oh, which one we gonna pick? And we're looking at him like, you ain't about to pick me. And I had a blue bandana on my head. My friend got whooped, lost consciousness. I fucking ran to the goddamn bus. He came back. He was like, I thought this shit was a goddamn dream. And I'm like, no, man, it's not a goddamn dream. I touched the back of his head, it's fucking bleeding. It's crazy. And I remember I was riding my bike another day going to the beach. And there was a guy that just seen me. He's just like, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm fucking riding bike and shit. Like, this guy fucking, he was riding a scooter, turned it around, was going after me, dropped the scooter. He's just like running after me for my bike. Big, tall, black guy, skinny. Looked like a bum, you know what I mean? Probably had no shoes. This wasn't just like a basketball player, you know what I mean? No, I'm fine. But it was crazy. Miami's the type of place that if I would have caught a flat tire right there, I would have been dead. Stranded. It would have kidnapped me, cracked my head open. You know, barbecue grilled it, ate it with some mashed potatoes and a biscuit, and that would have been my life. You know, sold my organs in the black market. They could have sold my organs in the black market. One time they stopped me, they asked me how much would I charge to eat a human toe. Huh? They stopped me one time. A guy in a Jeep. How much would I charge to eat a human toe? So, there's the black market out there of fucking humanoids, carnivoroids, all types of things. So just watch your asses, because you don't want to be a fucking test subject in anybody's fucking room experiments. And then be placed on YouTube, you know. I don't know. These fucking killers are doing, like, Thousand Oaks shooting. There was a fucking army veteran just went into a fucking place and shot 12 people just now. And what is this? We're in November 2018. A whole bunch of shootings already happened, like the Pulse nightclub, and I have a documentary on that. Plug. Just look up Mike Trenche, Pulse nightclub, documentary, or just put Mike Trenche documentary about Pulse nightclub. It'll come up. And I was actually there, the place where they shot like 50 people. I recorded the outside of the building with some guy and shit that was trying to hug me, and there was a guy that couldn't talk, and he was trying to hug me. He was so glad that I was communicating with him, and I took my time, all my day, to communicate with some. A lot of people would just be like, "Oh, are you crazy? I gotta go to Wendy's. Bye." But no, I spoke. I was like, "Yeah, car hit you." I was like, "Oh, you were around here that time when this happened?" He was like, "Yeah." He actually wrote his story in the memorial of the Pulse nightclub. This guy's hugging me, and I was like, "You'll be all right, man." I was like, "Thank you." He was like, "Oh." I don't know if he was like, that's his form of saying thank you, but he's there. He was definitely having his feels on me, and I had to move about the scene. And this is the last story I'm gonna tell you guys for the day, cause I gotta start making dinner. The fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so there was this girl, Vanity, that I left a long time ago. And I remember the last time I left this bitch, I was leaving with her friend, exiting the corner of her neighborhood. And she was like in the corner of, Vanity was in the corner. I was like, "Beep, beep, I'm with your friend." Yeah, and I fucked her. And it was a big girl with a big booty. But she was like an amateur. She was like, dead asleep. I had a stupid bitch. I'm over here hitting, and she's like, "Ah!" But she's like, stupid. I don't know how to... I just want to do it just because I could. And she was like this anime. "Oh, I wear fishnets and my tits. Look at my tits." So I fucked her ass. No big deal. Boo! You sucked, honey. You suck. Especially when you smoke on that weed. You're stupido. Some girls should have smoked weed, Because you get stupid. I mean, it's fine after, but on the like early stages, please, honey, don't give these people the joint. I have 2 stories. Like my wife, she was so high one time, she was like this in bed. And I was like, what the fuck wrong with you? And then there was another time, this bitch, the one that I was just talking about right now, was hiding behind me. Well, I'm going to get to the story, what I'm trying to tell you guys. But she was hiding behind me. I'm like turning around. She's like behind me like this. And I'm like, yo, my friends are here, man. Say hi, man. What the fuck? Get off my back. She's like, hi. She's like, the fuck off my back with all that. What the hell wrong with you? You funny ass. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so her friend, you know. I remember that she was weird. Like this bitch, I would take her to my homeboy's house, and she would just like get stuck in this talking stage, and not to like, you know, let's go privately real quick, you know, get into each other real quick, and then we come back with them. And she was just like, oh no, I want to talk with everyone. So I got lost with her friend. When we were about to do some shit, I remember this girl was touching. She was riding in my car, right? I had a Mazda 3. What was it? Mazda 6. I was about to say 3-6. Mafia. That's a rap group. So I was riding Mazda 6, right? She was touching my roof like, it's up. And I was like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. I was like, tell her you lost. Her friend was calling. She's like, Vanity's calling. I was like, tell her you lost. Tell her you lost. You know what I mean? Fuck that hoe. This bitch about the business over here. Tell her you lost. We about to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got her later. We ended up not doing nothing. We had to go back. Plus, we were really lost. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Fuck it. What the fuck right here? She was like, nah, but we gotta find. I was like, alright. I ended up fucking her later. So I remember Vanity after this, we went to the gas station. And we were at the gas station. I'm over here. I gotta pay for gas. You know, I'm driving here, I'm driving there. I'm picking you up. I'm picking her up. I gotta take him home when I'm done. I gotta fucking take y'all home when I'm done. Might have to buy a drink. I might buy some weed. You know what I mean? All this money spending on the kid. And then I'm in line, and this girl behind me like, I just met you, and you're waiting for me to ask you if you want something? Hold on, I'm young. You know, I'm going through a whole bunch of shit. There's a whole bunch of shit in my mind right now. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to keep you for show. I don't know that. I am a gentleman. But at the same time, you girls have fucked me over a whole bunch of times. Like, stood me up. Like, we're going to the movies, and we never did. Stood me up and stood me up. You know, every single time. So I'm just like, I don't know if you're for real. So I'm not even thinking. We're having a good time. You know, I'm paying for gas. I don't know why y'all in the gas station with me, but I'm paying for gas. And she's like, oh, Vanity wants something. And I was like, what you want? She's like, I want like a chocolate or something. And I was like, I fucking get this bitch a chocolate, right? I'm like, oh, you want chocolate? I was like, all right. I was like, get this one. She's like, nah. I was like, yeah, get that one. It's expensive. Fucking $3 fucking chocolate. $3. $3. Fine, I get it. I'll get it, baby. Enjoy that. But as I'm walking out the gas station, you know what she says? Triple threat. No. Triple threat, you know what I mean? And I remember that I caught that, and I should have said something right there, but I just went along with it, like triple threat. Yeah, I'm about to fuck you and your friend. It was gonna be all three of us, triple. Cause she's a nasty little car riding bitch. She's a girl, always riding with the car riders. Oh yo, let's go to the car races. Let's go to the car races. Let's die together. Be careful. Okay? And that's not even fun, lady. Like, fun is like, let's get some weed and play like Xbox. And we play Gears of War, son. Fall around with you. She thinks she know what fun is. Driving a car 120 miles per hour is not fun. And being at 3 in the morning with no money to eat is not fun either. Like, that's your idea of fun? Spending, like, time with people that are just like, yeah, bro, I don't know, bro. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. Yeah, they should be coming soon. And then, like, nothing's going on for hours and hours. Fuck yourself. I have more idea of fun. Me and my friends have a lot of fun. We play different games. We're like, hey, nah, nigga, fuck you, nigga. We have more fun than you guys. That's all I'm saying. But I remember she said triple threat. And I remember that this girl that I, did the humpa bumpa with, she said, Vanity, when you got her chocolate, she said triple threat. Because that's something that we say. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? She's like, that means like when you like get what you want out of a guy. Like when they like, when you're like a threat. Like, this bitch was whack as fuck. I remember being in the car with her and I got pissed off because she wasn't saying nothing. And I was like, yeah, like you want me to go in there with all your friends? I don't know nobody. I ain't about to go. No, I don't even know you like that. You wanna show me off like some type of little doll. So then when I turn my back, you talk shit about me. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, fuck you, bitch. So I don't like you. And I'm glad I didn't end up with you because my wife, Ashley, that she would be right here next to me, very beautiful, so lucky. Thank the Lord Jesus. Hallelujah. Thank God the Lord that I didn't end up with none of them bitches all the way back there behind you motherfuckers. Thank God. Because I would have went through hell and back. Underground Kitchen would have never happened if I would have met any other tricks. All these things. But anyways, I'm going to be here with you guys throughout this whole fucking Thanksgiving and throughout this whole fucking Christmas. So, let's get it on. And I gotta go because I gotta make dinner. Here's a video. And here's another video. I hope you guys enjoy. I had some beers earlier today, so I'm kind of like drunk. I'm kind of like wasty, pasty. But I'll be alright. And subscribe here. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to note. Take that for a note. Bye. I love you. Bye.